Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
This season, a new hot deal has arrived at Metro. $25 a line for 4 lines with all the data you need and 4 free Samsung Galaxy A15 5G phones. Getting Metro's best deals is easy. No ID required, no activation fees. Get a new number or keep your own. It's up to you. That's 4 lines for $25 a line, plus 4 free phones. Visit a store or go online today. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
When you join Metro Plus Tax. For a limited time and subject to change. Max 1 offer per account.
This episode is brought to you by 20th Century Studios' The Amateur. When his wife is murdered, Charlie Heller, the CIA's most brilliant computer analyst, must trek across the globe and use his only weapon, his intelligence, to hunt down her killers and enact revenge. Starring Academy Award winner Rami Malek and Academy Award nominee Lawrence Fishburne. The Amateur. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters April 11th.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from Burger King, Buffalo Wild Wings, KFC, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a burger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
DDMF, by the way. DDMF. That should fucking be the start of the. That should start the pod.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, fuck it. We just started. We're on. I'm taking that.
We're live. Do it live.
We're live. That's the beginning. I'm putting emergency sirens at the beginning. Emergency podcast time. Jason Evans here with my buddy Donald Wine. Look, we're going to give you like 5-7 minutes or so. The game literally just ended, I don't know, 3 minutes ago. Not even, something like that.
No headlines, no, just vibes.
Yeah, well, exactly. We'll do the headlines. We'll do all the stats, all the other crap in the morning. But for the moment,
Jason, how early, Jason? We're doing this. We got this early. We sure? We sure about that?
I know.
It's 12:35 a.m.
Yeah. Oh man. But for the moment, I would just like to say goodbye, Caleb Love. We will never see you
Peace.
again. I never want to see you again. Enjoy Italy or Spain or wherever it is your career takes you next. Man, that guy. This is the first time. Donald, I'm going to say it. I haven't looked it up. I think this is the first time Caleb Love had a good game and Duke won.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. We're through to the Elite Eight. We're back where we were last year with a chance to get right, get to San Antonio. I'm pumped about that. It was a tough, and Jason, it was a tough game.
Oh,
right?
man.
Like, the fact that we were, we ended up winning by what looks like a biggish lead, but like the fact that we had to fight and claw to keep that lead for most of the game. And even when they kept getting up, we were able to make tough shots. We were able to make free throws down the stretch. Man, this is a barn burner.
Yeah. Well, by the way, biggest lead, 7 points. I don't know if 7's that big.
I said big-ish. It didn't have to be, it's not large, it's not small, but it ain't big. It's big-ish.
All right. So I'm going to talk about a gentleman named Cooper Flagg who was on a different level. I mean, like, there are people out there. There are journalists, coaches, voters, people who have player of the year votes who watched that game and had to look down and say, I voted for Janai Baroum. What was I thinking? Because Cooper Flagg made it abundantly clear who the best player in college basketball is this year. It's not even up for a conversation. The announcer said at one point that 30 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 blocks has never been achieved in the history of the NCAA tournament. Can we sit on that for a second? Cooper Flagg just had a game that no one in the history of the NCAA. Wilt Chamberlain didn't have a game like this. I mean, I'm trying to rack my brains of like great statistical games from the past. 37, 6, and 3 blocks. What? Good God.
Jason, he was 2 blocks shy of a 35-5-5. I'm very disappointed in Cooper Flagg's performance tonight. Sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen, sarcasm.
Oh my God. It was incredible. And there was a stretch. I mean, look, the stretch from the start of the second half to, I don't know, about the 13-minute mark or so, where Duke stretched the lead out to 19. Cooper Flagg was, I mean, I don't know.
I think he was responsible for almost every point in that.
Well, yeah, but I was going to say,
pointer.
I guess maybe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could be better. There is a handful of guys, like 3, 4, maybe 5 or so, Nikola Jokic, who could play better briefly than what Cooper did for that 6 or 7 minute stretch. It was a wonder to behold, and thank God he did, because we needed every damn ounce of it down the stretch. Holy shit, this was a close game.
Jason, you're comparing him to Nikola Jokic and SGA and other guys. But enough about next year. Let's talk about this team, right?
Right.
Because
yes, exactly.
we'll talk about him and the Wizards later on down the line. But man, to get to the Elite Eight, and again, we talked about this on the preview. To beat a team twice is very, very difficult. And the fact that we were able to take out this team, who we saw on the road, right? And it was tough to do that in the building, but also, the crowd in there, I wasn't there, but the crowd in there felt like it was a big Duke crowd. There's a lot of Duke people there. Obviously, New York, New Jersey is one of our home bases. It's not Arizona's, right? So we were able to have that kind of fuel. And as we built that biggest lead, we were able to get the crowd into it. But to beat a team like that, who was clearly improved, Visar really did us in the second half. Like, I thought he was great.
Yeah.
And I mean, Caleb Love, shout out your final game, unless the NCAA finds a way to give you another year. This man, he had 16 straight points for them. He kept them in it. But at the same time, it never felt like we were giving the game to them. It was always, we were on our front foot the entire time. And despite the fact, because if you think about it, they were making shots, and then we made a stretch where we made 23 of 26 shots. Like,
something like, I think it was 22 of 25, but regardless, it was.
Yeah, we missed 3 shots in the span of 20 minutes. So
yeah, I want to. You mentioned Caleb Love. I think sneaky biggest play of the game, and I want to shout this guy out. When Man blocked Caleb Love's 3-pointer, that sumbitch was going in. Caleb Love was having one of those days. That sumbitch was going in. It was going to be like a 5-point game or a 4-point game when that went in. And instead, Man blocked it. Khan got the rebound. We got fouled, and we hit a couple free throws. That's a unbelievable turnaround. And like a couple possessions later, Man had that possession where Visar got the ball down there in the post, and I thought, Man's going to foul him. He's going to foul out of the game. We're going to have to go to like Malik Brown, who played a little bit.
He played, yeah.
But I wasn't sure, because Big Pat had already fouled out. But Man played incredible. I want to shout out Man had several big defensive possessions, as well as some big offensive possessions as well, finishing around the bucket. Man, that 3-point play he had. Ooh, amazing.
First of all, let me get this out of the way, because I might talk about this in the morning and I might forget, but I want to get out this now. We did not run away from the pressure. And that is something we do not see a lot of teams do. And that was why we won this game. When it looked like the momentum was all the way over on Arizona's side, we did not run away from that. Like you said, that Caleb Love shot where he shot it from 25 feet and it landed at the free throw line. It did not go 25 feet. It went 10 because Man was able to get a hand on it. Man's defense against Visar in that play where he kind of did the turnaround right 2 feet from the basket and made him, again, he was 5 feet away from the basket. Visar shot the ball 3 feet, and we were able to get the rebound and go. We did not shy away from the pressure. We did not run away from it. And, damn, when we got to that point where some teams will fold, not just Duke teams, but any team would fold, we rose to the pressure. We knocked down free throws, and we got out of there.
I wanted to just really quick, a guy who doesn't get, he gets a lot of praise, but like statistically and the such, people don't talk. I thought Sion James quietly had a truly incredible game.
Do you mean Sion James or do you mean Sion James? Because, the first half, I was told that his name was Sion James by Jimmy Jackson.
And the announcers were an abomination. We'll discuss that more. They were an abomination in this game. But no, Sion, 5 of 6 overall, 3 of 4 3-pointers, 3 of 4 free throws, second on the team with 4 assists, 16 points. Like I gotta go back and look. Sion usually doesn't get into the teans. He gets around 10 or so, but he doesn't usually
get 10 or 11, right? But there's he's had some bucket games, but
yeah, he was fabulous. There's so many guys. We'll come back in the morning, or the afternoon whenever we decide to do this. It may be the afternoon. Oh, it's 12:45. Don, I gotta edit after we're done with this. I'm not gonna get to sleep till like 2 a.m. Oh my god. Yeah, and the adrenaline. Yeah, so. I don't know. We could keep on going. We're going to do this stuff tomorrow. We'll also preview the Alabama game. Give me a final moment, final word, vibes off of what you just saw the Blue Devils do.
We're still dancing, ladies and gentlemen. We're still dancing, and let's continue to enjoy this dance. We got the women tomorrow too. So Jason's going to be another long day for us. This is a point where your dancing shoes, you get to go to sleep, wake up, and shine them again, baby, because we got an Elite Eight to play.
Hey, really quick before we go, I do want to acknowledge Arizona. Arizona scored 93 points in this Duke team. My God.
Yeah.
My God. Wow.
I said, for a neutral fan, this is a back and forth. This is a wild game.
I mean, incredible effort by them. Really, really great game. We took their best punch repeatedly and managed to hang on and win. Will to win, winning a close, pressure-packed game. These are really important things that will pay off dividends for Duke down the road. Hey, Alabama, ain't going to be as easy. Ain't going to be as easy. We'll talk about that. Till then, he's Donald. I'm Jason. Blue Devils, like Donald said, still dancing in Newark. This is the DBR Podcast. Signing off. Here's the Duke Band playing us out and taking us home.
I love this team.
All right, Duke fans, when it comes to college basketball and March Mania, one thing is for sure, nothing is for sure. Upsets, buzzer beaters, Cinderella's advancing, top seeds going home early, we hope not. It's all gonna happen. Bet the unexpected every upset every day with Draftkings Sportsbook.
That's right, Jason. With live betting, exclusive content, promos, and parlays, DraftKings is the ultimate college basketball destination for March. And if it's your first time using it, we got something special for you. $5 for $200 in bonus bets instantly. It is a great deal for March.
Bet the unexpected with the DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code DUKEBB. That code again, DUKEBB, for new customers to get a $200 bonus when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.